Hi, guys, and welcome to New Testament Survey. I am Dr. Anna Sieges. This is how you spell my name, Sieges, and then this is how you pronounce it. C as in the ocean, and Gus, like that little mouse from Cinderella. So I'm glad that you're here. I think that we're going to have a great time. I wanted to orient you to the class. The first thing I want to point out to you is that you've got this course overview deal right here. I'm in your course right now showing you all the things. Here's your syllabus. You may have some Blackboard readings, and then here are all of the presentations that I go through the course of this class. And then you've got a little meet your instructor thing where you can see a picture of me and my husband and my kids, but not my cat Spanky. I'm going to take you through week one. I don't have all of the weeks set up for you perfectly yet, but you can see here the due dates for all of the materials in week one will be next Saturday, October 26th. So let me click into this for you. The very first thing that I want you to do is tell me a little bit about yourself and tell your different colleagues in this class a little bit about yourself. Let's get to know each other. And that'll be a discussion board. Here I've got reading, but I do believe it to be blank. Let me look. Okay, yeah, I want you to read in your textbook Powell chapters 1 through 3. And you can find that textbook on Blackboard here by going to Books and Tools. So you'll want to read Powell chapters 1 through 3, click in here, and then you go to this guy, Course Materials. It has not loaded for you yet, but you will have access to Powell very, very soon. So Powell chapters 1 through 3, that is your big orange textbook for this class. The other book that you will need is a big red Bible called the New Oxford Annotated Bible. I was looking around to see if I have one, but I don't. Um, then let's see here. You're in week one, so you're going to do let's get to know each other. Then you're going to do your reading, and then you'll take a quiz on that reading. Your first quiz will be due on that Saturday, just like everything else. And then what I want you to do, this is really fun, is click on each one of these links, and they will take you to a video lecture of younger me with different hair talking about the New Testament and how you can know more about it. Oh, different hair and didn't have glasses yet. So they're not that old, but I don't know. Um, then you can watch this little clip of Shrek, and then you'll do a discussion board. The Bible is like Shrek. When I click into this discussion board, look, I can see that Victoria has already completed this assignment. You do not have to ever reply to people on these discussion boards. You guys come up with things that are kind of worthless when I make you reply. So you don't have to do that in this class. And then you'll see that you've got a couple more video lectures to watch. And then you've got another discussion board to complete. And then finally, you've got two more video lectures. And then you'll go to Journal 1. Through the course of this semester, you are going to complete journals for this class related to a specific passage of scripture. So you can see right here that I've got different scriptures listed for you, and they're a little bit wonky looking, but I think you can get the point. So MT means Matthew. Matthew 1:18 through 25 is the birth narrative in Matthew. You come down here, you got Mark 16:1 through 8. That's the women at the tomb. So you can choose any passage that you want, but you need to stick with it the whole semester, and you're going to study it the whole semester long. Um, so whatever it is that you choose, you are going to complete all of your journals with that one passage of scripture. So go through these and then choose very carefully. And then you'll come down here to the instructions for Journal 1. And that is that I want you to go to this website called BibleGateway.com. I'm going to pull it up for you. And Bible Gateway. So let's say that you did choose that Matthew chapter 1 birth narrative. You're going to do a search for it. And for me, what comes up is as my first version translation of the Bible is the New Revised Standard Updated Edition. And that's the first one that you want. And so if that's not what comes up for you first, click on this little caret and go until you find the New Revised Standard Updated Edition. And then what you're going to want to do is I ask you to add 3 parallels to this. So you want to look at the new Oxford Annotated or the New Revised Standard, and then also other translations. It gave me the New International Version. That one may not be different enough, and so I'm going to change it to the New Life Version. We'll see what happens with that. You can see how these are a little bit different. And then you're going to add another one. Gives me the New International again. And I'm going to change it again to the Message. See how that's very different? And then just one more. I want in this one the King James. All right, so now I've got my 4 different translations and I'm going to compare them. And you'll look at the instructions again and try to figure out what I'm looking for in all of that. I'm trying to make my way back to our fun-filled class. Yeah, okay. So then you'll see down here, you can upload a file as your journal submission. And I would ask you to do that. And that will complete all of your work for week 1. And then you'll go over here to week 2 and you will complete work again. Hopefully that gives you what you need to know to be successful in this class. I'm always available over email. I think that I even provide my cell phone number for you, just like in case of an emergency. So I think that we're going to have a good time. I do want to caution you that this class moves very quickly. And so please do not fall behind. When you start to fall behind, it just becomes overwhelming. So please work diligently and yeah, we'll do what we can to have a good time in New Testament.